How's it going, everyone? South Bay Rebel here, and today we're going to be looking back at a bunch of figures that I picked up over the last few months. A lot of these were from the end of the 2023 holiday season, and I just amassed so many new additions to my collection that it was going to take me a really long time to go through and review all of them. So I'm going to go through them now with you and unbox them here in this video. And then if you want to see deeper reviews of these figures, I'll definitely be making more detailed reviews just in smaller batches in the future, so look out for that. But starting things off here, we've got Zeb first. Nice deluxe figure, really adds some presence and dimension to the display of my other figures, and I like how he stands out on the shelf. Then we've got the Gaming Greats Republic Commando figure. This is Sev. Really took a liking to these after seeing them in the Bad Batch. Another classic here is Aayla Secura. Took me a while to find a good deal, but finally picked her up and couldn't be happier. I did actually review her in a previous video before. Here we've got Axe Woves. Nice to have more background Mandalorians, and this is the named one, so glad I picked him up. He looks good. And then this 13th Battalion Trooper is another Gaming Greats from the Fallen Order line, but I also like that the color scheme goes really well next to Commander Bly. Here is another Gaming Greats Republic Commando figure, looking good as well. I'm really on the lookout for Scorch to round out that collection. And then there's Commander Wolf. Can't go wrong with this figure. Finally picked him up after much debate and couldn't be happier. Really happy to get him out of the package. Here we've got the 212th Battalion Clone Trooper figure, and he looks really nice in that color scheme next to Commander Cody. Then we've got another Gaming Greats in this battle droid that is also from the Republic Commando game. Neat face print on that figure. Then we've got One Jack. This one is from the Obi-Wan Kenobi line. Nice but damaged packaging. I love the color on the side box art though. Really stands out. Gotta have a Grogu in the line. I got the smaller packaged one, but this is the first time I've got the Pram, so happy about that. Jar Jar Binks, gotta have a Jar Jar Binks in your collection, and this deluxe figure was a steal. I think I only paid about 16 bucks for it. Another great deal, and I was surprised since this is a pretty new figure, was Chrysanthemum. Got him from the Book of Boba Fett series, and I think I only paid about 20 bucks, actually maybe about 15. This was another good deal. I mostly got it for the helmet on looks, but it is Migs Mayfield in that Morak outfit. And then another incredible deal that I got around Christmas was this 2-pack deluxe figure where it is Luke and Grogu, and I paid about $16 for that, if you can believe it. These were on sale for a little while on Hasbro Pulse, and it is the Jedha Patrol Trooper, looking great there with the backpack, and I love the pauldron on that as well. This is a steal as well. 22 bucks I paid for this. It is a 2-figure pack, and I really wanted that droid there. I love this droid from the Andor series. Couldn't be happier with that one. As you can see there, this was a GameStop sales special. Greef Karga, I think that was actually marked down more from that price point, down to about $4. Boba Fett in the robes there as well. Far from the best Boba Fett figure, but I figured nice soft goods, and maybe I can do a comparison with some of the other figures. This next one is cool. Also another GameStop sale piece in the Tusken Raider, and I know that they're coming out with a few more of these, so I thought I'd get this one as well as the other ones and have a little bit of diversity with those characters. Believe it or not, I had a few different R2 figures, but no C-3PO, so I finally picked that up to round out that pair. I do feel bad that it took me that long, but I have them now and I couldn't be happier. Now looking at the next two, these are the twins from the Visions series, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but the price was right. I think these were each about between $7 and $10, so I rolled the dice and wasn't really sure what I was going to get. I know they're not Black Series, but I found them interesting and they looked like they were close to the same scale. I wasn't super impressed by them, but sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and I did pick those up recently as well. Again, here's a look at a lot of the box art from the sides. Some of these were from these same lineups. Some of them were just a mixed bag from all kinds of different series, new, old, what have you. There's a ton of different waves that I mashed together, basically just picking up things that I thought were cool and didn't have in my collection yet. And we'll start off with those two because they were significantly taller than the Black Series figures. We're going to get them in the back as we add in the rest here. Now that we're getting them out of the box and in hand, you can get a better look at what the figures look like without the packaging. And lots of these are pretty decent, especially for being on sale, as pretty much all of these were. You'd expect for some of them to be of a little bit lower quality, and some of them are. Not all of them are winners, but I do appreciate the additions to my collection nonetheless, and I'm glad that I picked most of these up. As we start to go through these now, I really can tell you that the Zeb and Chrysanthemum figures stand out. You also can't go wrong with that Commander Wolf figure. Really nice detail on him. Very glad to have finally added him to the collection. I also see that helmet printing on Axe Woves standing out. It's different and I like that, and it's going to go nicely next to some other Mandalorian figures. Aayla Secura, obviously a showstopper. She definitely pops amongst the crowd there. That blue was just amazing looking. Those Republic Commando figures, especially Sev with the helmet paint, looks awesome as well. And I do like that Grogu and Luke combo. I think that's a good grab, and it's a pretty decent looking Luke Skywalker from that era in the black outfit, especially with the backpack that it comes with. Pretty neat. And of course, let's not forget our little droid friend, B2 EMO. I really like that droid, and if you know me, I love a good droid in the lineup, so I was really happy to get that one in my collection. I had a lot of fun shooting this video. It's not very often that you amass so many figures at once, and it's also not very often that you get to open so many figures at the same time. So it was a real joy to get all these unboxed, get them in hand, set them up, and really get a nice look at them all at once in a big video like this. I've picked up a ton of other figures since these, and I'm dying to share those with you as well. There's also a bunch of pre-order figures that are coming out soon, so I can't wait until those release to go over them with everyone, so stay tuned for that also. If anyone wants to see more in-depth reviews of these figures, let me know and I'll do some shorter, more specific videos, so stay tuned for that, or of any figures for that matter. This is just a fun part of the fandom, and I really enjoy sharing it with other people who enjoy it. So stay tuned for more of that. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on any more, and until next time, I will catch you on the flip side.